Pep Guardiola has sounded the alarm on Manchester City's deepening injury crisis, saying the squad is now down to 13 players following more injuries in their recent League Cup loss to Tottenham. Already missing 6 key players, City suffered further setbacks when Manuel Akanji pulled out with a calf strain during warm-ups, and forward Savino was stretchered off in the second half with an apparent ankle injury. Ruben Dias also left the game at halftime, with Guardiola later revealing the defender has been struggling. "We have 13 players, we're in real trouble," Guardiola said, noting that the heavy minutes have left many players battling issues. "The guys who play are finishing with problems. In 9 years we've never been in this situation with so many injuries. The team has pulled together, but with such limited recovery time, we're facing a tough period." Manchester City's injury list has been growing since early in the season. Rodri is out for the season with an ACL tear from September, while Oscar Bob has been sidelined since August with a fractured leg. Kevin De Bruyne is also out with an uncertain return date due to a thigh injury, and Kyle Walker is recovering from a knee issue. Meanwhile, attackers Jeremy Doku and Jack Grealish are out, with Doku unlikely to return before the November international break. These injuries have led to a depleted squad for recent matches, forcing Guardiola to name only 7 substitutes against Southampton, including 2 goalkeepers in a game against Sparta Prague. "We're limited," he commented post-Tottenham defeat, saying that only 2 goalkeepers and Erling Haaland joined in training. Despite the strain, young City players have stepped up, with 19-year-old Nico O'Reilly coming close to scoring a late equalizer against Spurs. But Guardiola emphasized the need for injured players to return to ensure City's endurance across competitions. "If these guys don't come back soon, we'll struggle. We can't sustain the season with just 14 or 15 players." City's available roster now includes outfield players such as defenders Nathan Ake Josko, Gvardiol, Rico Lewis and John Stones, midfielders like Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva, and Haaland up front. However, the lack of depth could impact their competitiveness if injuries continue. As City remains top of the Premier League and unbeaten in Europe, Guardiola and fans will be closely monitoring the return of key players in hopes of overcoming the mounting challenges this season.